Pile driver.
Pile driver.
Pile
Oye,
driver.
pile no es apilar.
Well, pile is like un montón.
Un
Yeah,
montón.
un montón. For example, there is a pile of, or yeah, there's a pile of clothes.
Pile of things, ¿no?
Pile of things. Yeah, there's a pile of clothes on the floor in my son's bedroom. Okay, for example, teenage boys have a lot of piles of things in their bedroom because they're very messy. They're very unorganized. Okay, so pile is Pile, which means un montón, and driver,
Es un conductor.
conductor. So montón, conductor, pile driver.
Pile
Does
driver.
that make sense to you?
No, any sense. But pile driver, it's how a player can be. It's an adjective.
No, it's a description of an action.
Vale.
It's a description of an action.
But a pile driver, if you put together this word, es un conductor de pilas.
No.
¿Puede ser alguien que maneje algún tipo de vehículo?
It is. So you're on the right track. It's una máquina. It's a machine.
It's a machine. Okay, so a pile driver is a guy who drive a kind of machine.
Nope.
No,
it's the machine.
The machine.
It's the
pile driver is the machine. There is a machine. Okay. Pile driver.
If you're in the street, and there are obras, there are works going on, you will see people with a pile driver.
Could be like a machine that make a hole or something like that.
That's a drill. That would be
drill machine. A drill. So pero es una máquina que sirve para algo.
Yeah, it's close. It's
okay.
Close to a drill.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, can you tell me a sentence?
I'm going to give you the Spanish translation of the machine. Okay, the machine in Spanish is martinete.
Martinete.
I
don't know. I don't know Spanish.
Well,
martinete.
The martinete. Basically, it's if you are wanting to put something into the ground, if you want to set something into the ground, you use a pile driver. It's similar to a drill, but it's like when you're putting things on the road, you use a pile driver. So it's a kind of machine. Okay?
Pero eso es como para aplanar la tierra.
No, it's like, for example, los trabajadores clavaron el palo en la tierra usando un martinete. Okay, so the workmen drove a pole into the ground using a pile driver. So it's a very powerful machine. That's a clue. For example, the goal of Clarence Seedorf against Atletico Madrid.
Yeah, I remember it.
Was
from the middle of the pitch.
From the middle of the pitch, yeah. It was a pile driver. Di Maria's goal against France in the 2018 World Cup was also a pile driver. It's something that we use. So to score a pile driver. A pile driver. I think it's a big clue.
When you score a goal from a lot of far, very
a lot of, from very far, no? From very far.
From very far.
When you score a goal from very far, it's I'm going to give you the point. It's like a very powerful shot. A very powerful shot.
But for a huge distance, no?
It could be from close. Like you could be at the edge of the box, for example, the frontal. You could be at the edge of the box, the edge of the area, and you can score a pile driver. It's not so much the distance, but it's more the power that you generate. So again, I don't know, would you say un trayazo in Spanish?
Sí.
Un trayazo. Like a really powerful shot, just a very powerful strike. And if you look it up on word reference, it just says un tiro, but it's not the same thing. It's un tiro like muy fuerte, you know, very, very powerful. So I would say like un trayazo or something like that. A pile driver.
A pile driver.
I'm going to give you the point though, because you were more or less on the right track. So we'll call it un empate. We'll call it a draw today.